Buckle up, because this is a story you won't believe. Captain Traore found himself in the middle of a high-risk situation when a cow, terrified and panicked, suddenly charged into a chaotic intersection full of speeding cars and honking bikes. It's a life-or-death moment, and the danger is real. With seconds ticking away and traffic spiraling out of control, Captain Traore doesn't hesitate. He dives straight into the madness, risking his own life to save the cow from certain disaster. What happens next? A heart-stopping rescue you've got to see to believe. But before we jump into the action, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and ring that bell to catch more insane moments like this. Trust me, you don't want to miss this one. Let's get into it. 1. Out of nowhere, the calm of the busy intersection shattered as a terrified cow bolted into the middle of the street. With horns blaring and tires screeching, drivers slammed on their brakes, narrowly avoiding the panicked animal. The cow, clearly lost and frightened, stumbled through the chaos, unaware of the looming danger all around it. Cars swerved, motorbikes darted through the traffic, and the situation was spiraling out of control. It was only a matter of time before a tragic accident would happen. The frantic sound of horns filled the air, and people shouted in confusion, trying to direct traffic. The poor cow was trapped in the middle of a high-speed battle between cars, with no way to escape. As seconds ticked away, it was clear, if someone didn't step in, this would end in disaster. The scene was intense, the stakes were life or death, and no one knew who would save the day. 2. With the situation quickly escalating, Captain Traore spotted the chaos unfolding from across the intersection. Without a second thought, he sprang into action, stepping straight into the middle of the madness. His heart raced, but his training kicked in. He raised his hands, signaling for all vehicles to stop. The world seemed to freeze for a moment, as the honking and screeching halted and the traffic came to a standstill. Despite the madness around him, Captain Traore remained calm. With the cow still standing in the middle of the street, he cautiously approached, his movements slow and deliberate. The noise of the traffic still echoed in the background, but he didn't flinch. He spoke gently to the cow, his voice soothing, as he carefully maneuvered around it. The panic in the cow's eyes slowly began to fade, and with the help of a few bystanders, Captain Traore led the cow off the road, saving it from the danger just inches away. His courage in that moment turned the tide. A hero had stepped up. 3. As the chaos of the street settled, Captain Traore's calm presence became the only thing that mattered. With the traffic now at a standstill, he stood inches away from the cow, which was still trembling but visibly more relaxed. Captain Traore's movements were slow, deliberate, as if he understood the fear the animal was feeling. He gently placed his hand on the cow's back, speaking softly, guiding it away from the dangerous intersection. The tension in the air was palpable, but Traore's steady hand and soothing voice made all the difference. For a brief moment, it was as if the whole world had stopped. The frantic honking of the cars, the screeching of tires, all faded into the background. In that calm, heroic moment, Captain Traore and the cow shared an unspoken understanding. Slowly, with the help of a few nearby locals who had gathered, the cow was guided to safety on the side of the road. What could have been a tragedy had been turned into a rescue, and Captain Traore's calm, steady presence had made it all possible. 4. As the cow was safely guided off the road, the atmosphere shifted from chaos to relief. The crowd that had gathered around erupted into cheers, their faces filled with gratitude and admiration for Captain Traore. His quick thinking and bravery had not only saved the cow but prevented a potential disaster. The traffic, once a roaring storm of noise and danger, had now come to a peaceful halt. People clapped, and a few even waved in appreciation, shouting, "Thank you, Captain." As he stood, a quiet hero amid the celebration. Soon after, the cow's owner arrived, breathless and thankful, relieved to find his prized animal safe. Captain Traore's actions were now the talk of the town, with stories spreading quickly about the officer who had stepped into the madness to save a life. In the days that followed, the community rallied together to express their appreciation, some offering small gifts while others simply nodded with respect. Captain Traore's heroism had united the town, reminding everyone of the power of calm courage in the face of danger, and the importance of looking out for one another. Conclusion. What an incredible story of bravery and quick thinking. Captain Traore didn't just save a cow, he showed us all the power of courage and calm under pressure. His actions turned what could have been a tragic disaster into a heartwarming victory. Heroes come in all forms, and sometimes, they're the ones standing in the middle of the chaos, ready to make a difference. If you were inspired by Captain Traore's courage, make sure to hit that like button, share this amazing story with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more incredible moments like this. And don't forget to ring the bell so you'll never miss another heroic tale. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.